Hello everybody in the YouTube community. It's me. It's your boy Moist Andy. And I would really like to show you a couple things, teach you a couple lessons that I've learned throughout my life about keeping yourself confident throughout any fears that you may have developed throughout your life. Any anxieties, any insecurities, they're all in your head. You just have to forget about them and pretend that they don't exist. It's more of like mind magic. You just have to use your willpower. You just have to be very what's the word? You have to be adequate. So I used to be really afraid every time when I was a little kid going to the doctor's office, because they had this taxidermy above the doorways. And I associated like the stuffed animal heads with getting tortured and getting shots and like getting the thing in my ear and up the nose. I was really scared of that. It was like traumatizing to me. So from that point on, I just kind of avoided anything that looks like kind of like a paper mache animal head or like a deer head mounted in like the Cabela's or the Bass Pro Shops. I was really just tormented. It was a very long time ago when I had this fear. Taxidermy, it was crazy. Like, I was such a little kid. My brain wasn't really as matured, so I just grew out of it. By the time I was about 10 or 11, I just developed even more fears. As I became like a young adult, I was really struggling with anxiety disorder. You know, every time someone would chew gum in my ear and start popping their gum and smacking their lips, like, it was like so annoying. I actually begged them to just stop doing that, or I would just sit somewhere else with no resentment, no shame. I didn't care if they gave me the dirty look. Every time someone would be like tapping their foot in the cafeteria, like they're nervous, like they're eating like their sloppy Joe and they're nervous, their nasty French fries in the cafeteria. I just hated that, you know, I couldn't stand it. That continued all the way on through high school. I still fear like any kind of mouth noises in my ear, any chewing with your mouth open, like, it's so annoying, I can't stand it. And I've never gotten over this fear. But some of the strategies I have to just forgetting about that it even exists in my life, you know, I just gotta stay strong and face it head on. Like when I'm sitting at a job interview and people are chewing gum in my ear, I just go with it, you know? I pretend as if I enjoy that noise, just like popping their gum. It's like, it's just so annoying. Ever since I was like in the 6th grade, I struggled with like trichotillomania. Basically that's just pulling out your hair when you're really stressed out. You know, I never kept my hair that short when I was a young adult. I grew it down to my shoulders, you know, so it looked kind of like really messed up. I would have a bald spot and people would like make fun of me because of that. But, you know, I didn't really care. And I just felt this relief every time I plucked a hair out. I wanted to just pull out my hair. Every time I felt this tight feeling in my throat, it made me really less stressed sometimes. And it's a form of self-harm. If you're struggling with this, go to a counselor. Oh, my chain is falling off. So yeah, you know, if you're struggling with anything in life that's causing you to inflict any damage on your body, go seek a counselor. Go get some help. You need to get some professional advice on things like that. But if it's like something minor, like, you know, skin picking, that's really nothing to worry about. You just have to use your own willpower to get over some things like that. It's called dermatillomania, skin picking. You know how much bacteria are under your fingernails? It's like nasty. Don't be picking your skin. You're beautiful just the way you are. You know, if you're struggling with anything really serious, like cutting and over drinking and abusing any substance, you got to seek a counselor. That's something pretty serious. A lot of people in high school and they're all struggling with that, and I wish people wouldn't do that. Don't go on the internet and try and be like someone that you aren't. Don't really try and start up anything, because people are gonna look at you like you're crazy, you know? You ever seen those people in furry suits in like anime, Japanese? It's kind of perverted what they do. You know, they're all introverts, and when they're sitting in front of their computer screen, they're all being creepy on 4chan. It's like, get those people away from me, you know, man. I don't want to see that. I know what they do in their spare time. They jack in, you know, they're jacking. They don't give a shit. They're just really they're so self-obsessed. Like, why are they so selfish? You know, I don't want to see people in furry suits. It's really messes with my mojo here. Yeah, we're just chilling, and it's a nice park. It's snow white skies, and Santa Claus is coming. I've been sorting the packages like the North Pole. Like, it's just Christmassy, and it's so nice to just sort people's boxes. Big heavy car parts and inflatable mattresses and diapers and kitty litter, and yeah, it's a lot of lifting and moving packages. Yeah, it's pretty cool, you know. And also at the pet store, let me tell you a couple things about what's been going on with that job at PetSmart, you know. It's a very nice place to work, but sometimes, you know, a hamster might nip your finger a little bit. You just got to make sure you're wearing gloves while you're doing this type of thing, because some of those like the larger hamsters, they'll bite pretty hard. A Russian hamster, a winter white hamster, they'll bite you and break the skin. Just got to be careful if they nip your finger. But yeah, I've been bagging fish and sweeping all over the place, the entire store, sweeping and mopping and disinfecting, spraying and wiping. I clean the toilets every morning. That porcelain is good enough you could eat your dinner off it. It's just like so sparkly after I'm done with that. If you ever need to do your business, just head up into the PetSmart at Tyson's, man. I got you covered.